गुड इवनिंग स्टूडेंट। तो लास्ट लेक्चर जो था फोर्स एंड लॉज ऑफ मोशन वो पूरा हो गया है, ठीक है। और अब हम लोग एक सोच रहे हैं कुछ नया लेक्चर शुरू करें या नया चैप्टर शुरू करें। नेक्स्ट चैप्टर आपका है ग्रेविटेशन, ठीक है। तो अब हम लोग ग्रेविटेशन को पढ़ेंगे और लास्ट चैप्टर में आपके कुछ क्वेश्चंस भी थे, तो मैं कोशिश करूंगा कि एनसीईआरटी का क्वेश्चन उसको करा दूं सब कुछ, ठीक है। तो नया टॉपिक है नया चैप्टर है आपका ग्रेविटेशन, ठीक है। तो आप लोग को पता होगा भाई ग्रेविटेशन के बारे में। ओके, व्हाट इज ग्रेविटेशन? क्लियर? एक्चुअली in early ages one of the scientists, Isaac Newton, who discovered the phenomena of gravitation by discovering that an apple falls from a tree due to gravity, and he think that why it is so. Clear? He researches for a long time and ultimately he find that some of the forces which is acting towards the center of our earth, it is our earth. Clear? It is our earth. Now it is the center of earth, which is, let some body having mass small m, it is placed at h height. Clear? H height from the surface of earth. Then you mightly see that this ball is move towards the earth's surface, or you may say that towards the center of the earth. Clear? Why it is so? It is happened so that the an imaginary force, which is also known as gravitational force, act between these two masses. Clear? And on the behalf of this hypothesis, Newton says that when two objects contains some mass, then they are exert a force on each other, and the heavier force is applied much as compared to lighter one towards itself. Clear? So heavier force is always having higher attractive force as compared to lower one, lower mass. Clear? So this mass is spontaneously comes in the comes at on the earth. Clear? Okay. Now earth, which is stationary with respect to this mass, as you all know that our earth is stationary with respect to itself, but not it is so. it is always move with respect to sun. Clear? So earth is also movable with respect to sun. That's why our month is changing, or you may say that climate is changes because it is revolve around the sun. Okay, and rotate itself its own axis. Okay, now it is the gravitation, and law of gravitation states that when two objects contain some mass, they are acted an attractive force towards each other. Clear? लिख लो भाई. When two or more object having some mass, they are attracted each other with some forces. These are the basic phenomena in gravitation. Now we will find that how much force is acted when two different masses are separated by a small distance. Clear? So that is the law, universal law of gravitation. Okay, now today we will discuss on universal law of gravitation. Clear? It is your universal law of gravitation which states that when two objects having mass m1 and m2 are separated by a distance r, then a force is acted in on both F A due to B, F B due to A. Clear? So FAB is directly proportional to multiplication of both masses. FAB is directly proportional to multiplication of both masses and inversely proportional to square of distance between them. So, and inversely proportional to square of distance between them. After clipping these two equations, we will find that FAB is m1 m2 upon r square. Now this FAB is equals to, we put a gravitational constant in the behalf of proportionality. So G is known as universal gravitational constant. Clear? G m1 m2 upon r square. Okay, it is in measured in Newton. Everyone knows it that it is an attractive force. Clear? It is an attractive force which is always act towards the masses. Here G is universal gravitational constant, and its value is 6.67 into 10 to the power minus 11. What is unit? Its unit is Newton meter square per kg square. Clear? Everyone note it. And after that we have to write these all in statement form. Clear? So everyone note down here. It is visible, the force act between two masses is directly proportional to product of both mass and inversely proportional to square of distance between them. Clear? It is a statement of these all equations. So everyone carefully note it in your notebook. Note down everyone. I hope you all are noted it. Now we have to do some question, some numerical problem on this topic. Okay. So first of all, we erase it by pausing it. You all are right. Okay. Now write a question. Question number 1. Two masses of 1 kg and 10 kg are separated by 10 meter. Clear? Find the force by yourself. Okay, anyone do it? Let's see. Here, two masses of M1 is 1 kg, M2 is 10 kg. They are separated by a distance of 10 meter. Okay, so force, let it is A and it is B. So force at A is FAB, at B is FBA. So FAB is G, universal gravitation constant, G M1 M2 upon R square according to Newton's gravitation law. So we know that the value of G is always given in the question, 6.67 into 10 to the power minus 11 Newton meter square per kg square. You all have to learn these constant and don't depend on the book, and it's also unit Newton meter square per kg square. Okay, now it is 6.67 into 10 to the power minus 11. M1 is 1 kg, M2 is 10 kg, and the distance between them is 10 meter. So 10 meter means 10 to the power raised 2. So it is 100. So by solving it, you will find that FAB is equals to 6.67 into 10 to the power minus 12 Newton. Okay. Now everyone see that it is the order of 10 to the power minus 12 Newton. That's why it is very weak. That's why it is also known as gravitational force is the weakest force as compared to electrostatic force or Coulombian force. Clear? We always see that when two objects having some different masses or same masses, they are actually doesn't affect on each other. Why? Because their net force, net gravitational force is very much very small. Clear? That's why we are generally ignore it. Okay, student. Now after that we have to discuss some more topic on tomorrow. Clear? Okay, good night.